Hi, welcome back to an all-new episode of Wise Words with SJ. Okay. And I'm your host, SJ. Okay, here's a letter from a guy who says, I'm a 30-year-old male and my girlfriend said she would consider dating a richer dude if the opportunity arose. I'm not sure how to take this. You've been in a relationship for 4 years, you're talking of marriage, of kids. So she comes from a regionally wealthy background, went to private school, etc. So a lot of her friend group date within this richness. Bubby, I am by no means poor, but I'm not a millionaire. Recently she talked a lot about all her gifts her friends' boyfriends get them, almost with a fascination. One of the girls was gifted a Tesla. Ay, ay, ay. As she talked about it regularly, I asked her whether she expects me to earn more money and if she would date another guy who was richer. She thought about it for a second and then said she would have considered it, or she would consider it. I was taken aback by the honesty. At first I thought she was joking, but she was being serious. When I pushed her more on this and she said she was just being a realist, and of course, everyone would consider if the situation is in the situation. However, she wouldn't act on it. She didn't think it was a big deal, as she clearly loves me a lot, and most girls feel this way if they were being honest with their partners. I don't know how to feel about this response. On one hand, it's refreshingly honest, but the other one, it makes me feel like I am just an option for her, rather than a life partner. How would I deal with this? Okay, so you're 30 years old, you're working, you're making money, right? She comes from a wealthy family. This is my thing. If she comes from a wealthy background, so what's wrong with her helping to support you and her, if it came to be that? Here's my experience, okay? I have a lot of experience with this because I've dated rich men, poor men, in-between men. When I met my husband, Ed, we were both 55 years old, okay? And I had my own business. I owned a lighting company, so I was making the dough. He had his own company. We were both making the dough. So, but the reality is that if he was not a working person and was self-supporting through his own contributions, I probably would have not have dated him. But I'm not 30 years old. I was 55. I was an old lady already. But at 30 years old, it didn't matter to me. I was just looking to have a relationship, a husband to father a child. So, I don't know. I think it's good that she was honest with you, but I'm sorry that happened. If she can't love you for who you are at 30 years old, and she's looking for a rich person, kick her to the curb. That's what I say. She doesn't deserve you. You sound like a mensch to me. So kick her to the curb. Let her find that rich guy, and we'll see how happy she is. In 4 years, she'll come crawling back to you on her hands and knees. Honey, take me back, please. See, she's not worth it, okay? She's used to that, being coddled by her family. Let her go wash a toilet and see how it feels, or wash a bathtub. The toilet's better for her, with a toothbrush. I'm just saying. She doesn't deserve you. You deserve a good girl who is happy with who you are and what you're earning. So you listen to your TikTok, Bubby. Time to break loose from this one. If she cares more about getting a Tesla. I wouldn't buy a Tesla or get a Tesla if you bought it for me. Forget Tesla. I'm a Ford girl myself. Hello. Anyway. Write to me at jltv.tv if you want any questions answered. The truth will out. I've been a puppet, a pupper, a pirate, a poet, pawn, and a queen. That's right. Time to move on to the next girl. You'll find somebody just right for you. She ain't for you, honey.